everyone, welcome to the next video from our summer item series from Seasons by Hanna Karlzon using Polychromos pencils. Now we have this bug to colour. Now I know not everyone is keen on colouring bugs, so I thought we would make him look really friendly somehow. I was thinking maybe some gold, make him maybe look like a jewelled brooch rather than a bug. Might be fun. Excuse me. So I'm going to start with a dark brown and just make my gold in all the places that I want to do it. Actually, I'm going to grab a different brown. I'm going to use different colours to the colours I used for the jewellery box. No, for the perfume bottle. Sorry, I was thinking it looked like it was from jewellery box. So I'm going to start with a walnut brown, and I'm going to do all the bits that I think might be gold rather than jewelled. So just a little bit of this. And the areas that are a little bit larger, you might want to take it out a bit further, like that, but on these tips, just a little bit. There we go. And then down to all the limbs. I mean, I know even if this is a brooch, some people wouldn't want to wear it, but I thought it's just a different idea on how to do a bug. You can obviously, there's all sorts of ways to do it. You can make it look a bit more realistic if you wish. Now, let's have a little think. I'm going to start with the head here. I think I'll make this bit gold. And I'm thinking the bit around the eye, that bit can be a sort of gem, but the bit around it. The same with this piece. This piece I'm going to do in gold, but not that bit. I'll do this bit across in gold. And then around here. And this bit under here too. These could be little gemstones, I'm thinking, as could these, but not this bit. I'm actually going to put a bit in each corner of that triangle. It's a little bit tricky to know what to do with. My stomach is making noises as I colour. I'm glad you can't hear it. I just had lunch. It's going, So these loopy bits in gold. Keeping it symmetrical all the time. Again, you don't have to, but I like to. I'm thinking both these pieces as well. So I'm gonna, oh, my finger is hurting. I think I got stung along the canal by a nettle. I want this to be quite dark actually, because the bit underneath I want to be a bit lighter. I don't know if it's going to quite, I might have to darken that up a bit after. But see how it looks. Now here, I think most of this is going to be gold, apart from these bits and these bits. So, I'm going to do, yeah, the nettles are getting really high. They're sort of shoulder height on me, they're so high. But it's no mow, which means that people are encouraged not to mow their lawns or sort of weed and chop down plants and things to encourage the bees, and at a time when they particularly need help. Just wondering about these bits. I don't think they look like gemstones because they're curled, but then they also don't look like metal, but I'm going to make them gold. But I suspect when this video goes out, it's going to be well into June, and I suspect that it would have been mowed by then. Okay, now I want a light brown. I'm going to go for the Bistra, I think, or I could go for the, let's go for this one's a bit warmer. The brown ochre, we'll use that one. It's quite warm brown. I just give it a sharpen, I think. There we go. I do like sharpening everything. I know some people who really dislike sharp pencils. It's quite interesting. I think it's, oh, the sun's coming out. I think it's, I'm going to persevere with it. I think it's probably because you feel like you're sharpening away the money you spent on your pencil. But I want to enjoy using it, and if I can't do what I want to because it's blunt, then I don't enjoy it. So for me, it's all part of the experience. So I'm not really explaining what I'm doing. I'm just colouring over what I've done and extending it a bit. I'm trying to leave some room for the next colour, but I'm not doing a very good job of that. But it's not the end of the world. I'll work it all out. Yeah, I'm not going to shut the blind because it's really cloudy, so I don't think the sun's going to come out very much. And it'll just disrupt me. I'm in mid-flow. I'm in a mood today of getting things done. I've already achieved a lot of what I wanted today. I made some videos already this morning when I first thing. Then I met a friend at 9:30. We had a coffee, and then we wandered into town, had a mooch. I did some shopping that I needed to do. I've been planning to do, so that was all good. Then I came back and actually ended up nattering to a neighbour, but he said he's gonna have a look at my fence for me, see if he can fix it, which is really good. So that was very worthwhile, but not something I planned, but that's fine. And I haven't done this middle bit. I'm going to do that in a minute. And then I came in and I sort of caught up with emails and bits and bobs before lunch, and now I'm doing this. I'm going to finish these last couple of pictures in here, get my editing done, because this series starts tomorrow, and I want to get the compilation done before tomorrow for my members, so they can have their little thank you present. Compilation, early access compilation video. I'm just going back to my walnut brown to do this central bit here. I'm going to make the shine go a different direction. It might just end up looking really weird, but I think it needs to be different. Okay, that's our second colour. We're just going to use one more and finish it off quite simply with a green gold. I think it's actually already looking quite gold, but this is a good colour. So going over the top of everything and just sort of blending it together, but leaving a bit of white shine is always key. It doesn't need to be a lot, just enough to trick our eye. There we go. This bit hasn't got any gap, so I'm just going to colour over the top of what's there. There we go. Now I'm sort of thinking while I'm colouring this, oh, my nose is itchy. No, that's not what I was thinking. Of what colour gemstones to do. So we've used quite a lot of different colours on this page. I'm going to put a tiny bit of yellow in that corner. Lots of colours will go with the gold, so that isn't an issue for us. Well, we've got, let me think, I'm going to look across my pencils and look at what I've got. So I've got blue on my pencil tin first, and we've got our blue butterfly and our blue flower. So we've used blue twice. Then I've got greens. We've used greens for our leaves and for our gemstones, so I don't think we've used that. We've got pink and purple feathers, but we've also got a purple bottle and pink gems and pink gems there. So got orange and red there. Maybe orange is the answer. So we're going to use red in the next picture for our strawberries. So I think we're going to do this one orange. We'll see what we can do with some oranges. I think he's looking quite smart. Now going over everything helps to give it more vibrancy and warmth, and also means if you've missed a bit you can cover it in. I'm going to put a bit here and just make my shine there. I think it looks a bit better than putting it right on the edge. That's up to you whether you prefer it there or not. It's look even more curled up now we've put our little shine line on them. Now I usually do 4 or 5 colours for gold, but I've been having fun just using a couple. I'm hoping that by the time this video goes out I'm getting really close to 8,000 subscribers. I think I've mentioned it before. It's quite an exciting little target to reach. I mean, you know, in the grand scale of things, what's important is that people are getting some help from the videos and enjoying them, but having subscribers just sort of, you know, it's pretty cool. Okay, orange. I am going to use the orange glaze. It is a shade of orange that I didn't use in the flower that I did orange, so it'll be a little bit different. And I'm going to try to leave a white gap in the middle of these eyes. I didn't on that one at all. In fact, everything, I'm going to try and make it darker around the edge, a bit lighter in the middle with possibly a little white gap. It's quite small and so it's tricky to achieve that because I want it small and so it's easy to colour over it, but you know, I just do the best I can and it's fine. I'm happy with it. So I hope everyone's doing okay. I don't know what my next little, I'm going to block these in, my next little project is going to be. I haven't thought about that yet. I probably won't think about it for a while actually. I've got some more ideas for Rooms of Wonder, but they might be afternoon videos. It might be going out now actually, because I want to finish the book and I want to do some more videos from it. It means I've got to get on with that, but that's good. And but I haven't done any Rita Berman for ages, so that's a possibility as well. I've got a few pages from her books that I wanted to do with you, which I've sort of haven't done because there's so many things I want to do that I just go from one idea to the next. It's not dark enough. And then I get a new book and I do something from that, and I think actually I've got some new books arriving today, so I've been told, so that'll be interesting. It's always interesting to have something a bit different to use. Now this is the point where I think, am I going to add some white? And I think I am. I'm going to try. I don't know how well it's going to show up on the orange, but I'm going to have a go. That eye's got a white dot in the middle, that one hasn't, so I'm just going to put one in, a little dash each side. It looks like it is going to show up a little bit. I don't know how visible it's going to be on the camera, but I'm just adding these touches in. It's just a little line here, a little dash there, just to show the shine of the gemstones. Oh, I've got such an itchy back. Whew. There we go. So there is I think I'm going to call him a bug brooch. Does he look so scary now? I don't think he looked scary before, to be honest, but I think now he looks like he's made of metal. Maybe he looks a little less frightening. Maybe. Let's hope that any of you who are scared might have a little go. I hope so. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day and happy colouring.